Hey, good morning, yogis and social distance warriors. How are you doing, lockdown? I'm so happy you can join me. Do you have everything ready? Mats, maybe bolsters or belts, whatever you think you need. Also, make sure you have some nice music playing in the background. I have one suggestion placed in the Facebook event post, so check it out and let's start. Back on the roof for a yin yang session, so hop onto your mat and ground all four corners of your feet into the earth. Hands in front of chest. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend one knee at a time, relax your shoulders, your neck. You can hold on to your elbows, sweep from left to right. See if you can really focus on your breath. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back, knee down, relax your foot. Inhale, crescent moon, arms up overhead, open the chest. And exhale, cactus arms, and bring your hands back down. Inhale, come to a half splits, arms reach to the back. And exhale, foot back down and come to a crescent moon again. Open chest, inhale here. And exhale, cactus arms all the way down. Half splits, toes pointing up, nose towards your knee. Inhale here. And exhale, step your foot back and bring your left arm up. So both arms in one line into that twist. And exhale, bring your left hand back down. Tuck your toes under and step back to a downward facing dog. Chest in the direction of your thighs. You can bend your knees still. We're still warming up here. And see if you can bring your heels more in the direction of the floor. Arms are straight and long. Inhale, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, really round the back. Inhale, three-legged dog, foot is flexed. And exhale, bring your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, right leg reaches up. And exhale, knee towards your left elbow. Really make that twist. Inhale, three-legged dog, one more time. And exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms up over hips. And see if you can bring your right thigh parallel to the mat. Knee above your ankle. Inhale here one more time. And exhale, hands back down. Straighten front leg, pyramid pose, toes pointing up. And exhale, step your foot and come back to a high crescent lunge. Inhale here. And exhale, hands back down. And bring your right arm up. So both arms in one line and really use your core to twist. Exhale, right hand back down. Straighten hips and on an inhale, high crescent lunge again. Arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back down. Pyramid pose. Toes pointing up. And exhale. And step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Arms reach up high. And exhale, hands in front of chest. Inhale, high mountain, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back, knee down, relax your foot. Inhale, crescent moon, arms over hips, open chest. Exhale, cactus arms. And bring your arms all the way down. Half splits, toes pointing up, nose in the direction of your knee. Inhale here. And exhale, step your foot back, And come to that crescent moon again. Open chest. And exhale, cactus arms all the way down. Half splits, toes pointing up. Inhale here. Exhale, foot back. Arms overhead. One more time into that crescent moon. See if you can feel that stretch on your left thigh. Arms in cactus arms back down. Then reach your right arm up. So both arms in one line. Core is strong and active. And next exhale, right hand back down and bring both arms back up into that crescent moon. So for this, your hips are parallel to the mat, to the front side of the mat. And then tuck your toes under and push yourself back to a downward facing dog. Thighs closer to your chest, or actually your chest closer to your thighs. Heels more in the direction of the floor. Stay connected to your breath. And next inhale, left leg reaches up. Foot is flexed. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, round the back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Foot stays flexed. Exhale, bring your knee towards your left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale one more time. And exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Maybe use your arms if you need some guidance. And inhale, high crescent lunge. Arms up over hips. Open chest. Core stays active and engaged. Inhale here. And exhale, hands back down. Pyramid pose. Toes pointing up, nose in the direction of your knee. Inhale here. And exhale, dive a little deeper into the pose. Exhale, footsteps. High crescent lunge. Thigh parallel to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, both hands back down and bring your left arm up. So into that twist. And use your core to twist. Also, your back leg stays strong and active. Feel that nice glute stretch here. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Arms over hips. See if you can really keep that front leg bent as much as possible, knee above your ankle. Exhale, hands back down, pyramid pose. And then from here, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, butt back. Come to a chair pose. Really lengthen your upper body. And then exhale, hands overhead and in front of your chest. Good job, guys. Okay, find your balance and your breath again. And then balance on your left foot. See if you can reach your right leg up. Keep your ankle right underneath your knee and bring your arms up into that single-legged mountain. Exhale, big transition, come to a high crescent lunge. Dive a little deeper into the pose. Front leg stays, or the thigh stays parallel to the mat. Knee above ankle. And also your back leg is strong and active. Inhale here one more time. And exhale, come to a warrior two. Your right foot, the toes of your right foot are still pointing to the front of the mat. Hips are parallel to the long side of the mat. And arms are on shoulder height. 3 and 9 o'clock. What's there? Stay connected to your breath. Next inhale, come to a reverse pyramid pose. Straighten front leg. Reach your left arm overhead. Feel it stretch on the whole left side. And from here, come to extended side angle pose. Bring your left elbow on your knee. Right arm overhead. Feel the stretch on the whole right side. And you can also bring the left arm on the inside of your leg. More in the direction of your ankle. See if you can bring your tailbone down. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left arm overhead. So your legs stay in warrior two legs. And exhale, windmill your hands back down. And step to a downward facing dog. High plank. Core is active. Shoulder blades wide. Shoulders over wrists. You can always drop the knees down. Inhale here one more time. And exhale all the way down. Belly on the mat. Relax your feet. And interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open chest. Exhale. One more time, inhale. So really press your feet down into the mat. And exhale, hands next to your chest. Tuck your toes under and push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Chest in the direction of your thighs. Again. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right side. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to your left elbow. Okay, one more time, guys. Inhale. And exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms up overhead. Thigh parallel to the mat. And exhale, come to a warrior two. Hips parallel to the long side of the mat. Your toes of your left foot still pointing forwards. Bring your right knee above your right ankle. Arms on shoulder height. 3 and 9 o'clock. Look over your right hands. Inhale, pyramid pose. Straighten front leg. Whole right side is stretched. And exhale, bend your front knee and come to extended side angle pose. Right elbow on your right knee. Left arm reaches up. Next, inhale, right arm overhead, reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands back down. Hips parallel to the mat. Inhale, come to a high crescent lunge. Front leg parallel to the mat. Straighten front leg, toes pointing up. Exhale here. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Chair pose. Butt back. Then high mountain. And exhale, hands in front of chest. Now balance the weight on your right foot so you can reach your left up. Ankle right underneath your knee. Foot stays flexed. Inhale, come to a single-legged mountain. Arms overhead. Exhale, come to that strong transition from here. Bring your left foot down and come to a high crescent lunge. Arms overhead. So back left leg stays very strong and active too. Heel in the direction of the floor. Next, exhale, come to a warrior two, hips parallel to the long side of the mat. Arms shoulder height. Keep your knee above your ankle. Both legs very strong and active. Inhale, come to a pyramid pose, reverse pyramid. So arm overhead, straighten front leg. Feel the stretch in the whole side of your body. Exhale, extended side angle pose, elbow onto knee. Or maybe bring the arm all the way down. And your left arm overhead. Feel the stretch on the whole side of your body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Arm overhead. Feel the stretch on the whole right side. And then windmill your arms back down. And come to a high crescent lunge. So your hips point to the front of the mat now. Step from here on an exhale to a downward facing dog. Chest in the direction of your thighs. High plank, shoulders over wrists. Core stays active. And back to a downward facing dog. Heels in the direction of the floor. Inhale, left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your nose, round the back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale one more time. And exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms overhead. Thigh stays parallel to the mat. Knee above ankle. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Front leg stays bent. Right leg really strong and active. In a reverse pyramid pose. Left arm overhead. Really lengthen also your left leg. Super strong and active pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow onto knee. Right arm reaches up. Maybe bring the left arm all the way down towards your ankle. Feel the stretch on the whole right side. And reverse warrior. Left arm overhead. Keep your front leg bent. Inhale here. And exhale, windmill your arms back down. Hips parallel to the mat. Front side of the mat. And then bring your arms back up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, hands back down. And step back to a downward facing dog. High plank. Inhale. Know that you can always bring the knees down. And exhale, vinyasa. And finish it the way you want. Inhale, come to a cobra or an upward facing dog. And exhale, come to a downward facing dog. You can bend your knees a little bit if you want. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Inhale, foot stays flexed. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee towards your left elbow. Now step your right foot all the way out and come to a fallen triangle. See if you can create a bow of your body. Left arm overhead. I love this pose. Exhale, left hand back down. Come to a three-legged dog again. And either come to a normal vinyasa or with your leg up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left side. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your left elbow. Inhale. And exhale towards your right elbow and stretch your left leg, fallen triangle. So your right arm overhead and down, hips up high. Really create this bow shape of your body. Lengthening, stretching. Exhale, right hand back down. Come to a three-legged dog. And maybe a three-legged vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're slowly going to wind down into the yin part of the class. So you can walk your hands back towards your feet. Shoulders and neck stays relaxed. Maybe bend your knees a little bit more. And then walk your feet to the edges of your mat and bring your butt down into a yogi squat. You can bring your arms, your elbows on the inside of your thighs. Really push them away while you push your legs in the direction of your elbows. Stay connected to your breath. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, hands in front of chest again. Really push your elbows to your knees. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, back your hands in prayer position in front of your chest. And sit your butt down. Legs pointing forward. Inhale. Exhale, bend over your legs. See if you can hold on to your ankles, your feet maybe, or use a towel, or belt, or a sock even. If you cannot reach your feet and you want to keep your legs strong and active. See if you can also really lengthen your spine. You can even hold on to your toes if you can reach there. So you're looking in the direction of your toes. Inhale, come back up. And bring your left foot on the inside of your right leg. Keep your right foot flexed. And bend over your right knee. You can always place something underneath your left knee if this is a sensitive area. And then come back up. Place your left hand back down, right arm overhead. So you're standing on top of your left knee and your right foot. Really reach over. Come sit on your buttocks. Left over the right. Keep your foot flexed of your right foot. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, bring your elbow on the outside of your left knee. And then twist to the back. So this twist is coming from your upper body, not your neck. So you can look over your shoulders, but you don't have to. You can also hold on to the whole side of your left leg. And then bring your hand back down. Stretch both legs again, open chest. And then bend your right foot on the inside of your left leg. So if your knee is sensitive, you can put something underneath there. And see if you can fold yourself over your left knee again. Toes pointing up. So it's a stretch for your hamstrings and your spine. Come back up. Place your right hand behind you. Left arm reaches up. Stand on top of your right knee, your left foot. Nice stretch. And bring your butt back down. Right foot over your left leg. Left toes stay pointing up. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And exhale, bring it to the outside of your right knee. So lengthen upper body. And exhale, twist. See if you can look over your shoulder, but the twist is really coming from your upper body. Back to the front. Right foot back. And now bring your toes, your feet together like you're opening a book. And your knees all the way down into a butterfly pose. Come all the way down into the direction of your toes. See if you can do that with a long spine. Neck in line with your spine. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, bring your chin in the direction of your chest. And with a round spine, come down again. Inhale, come back up. Come down a little bit more. Inhale, knees together and windshield them from left to right. And then come lay down on your mat. Your shoulder blades closer together. Relax your feet and bring your right leg towards you. Interlace your fingers around your right knee. Really push here. Let it melt into your right hip joint. So also the muscles in your face stay relaxed. Your jaw. Then straighten your right leg. See if you want to flex your foot or point it. Doesn't really matter. See what feels better here. You can either hold on to the back of your hamstring or more near your calf. Stretch it towards you and switch legs. So left leg towards you. Straighten it as much as possible in the direction of your nose. And then from here, bend your left knee towards you. Interlace your fingers. Again, let it melt into your left hip joint. Your neck and shoulders stay relaxed. The pressure behind your eyebrows and your jaw. And you're just flowing on your normal breath again. So your heart still might be racing really slowly. Gonna wind down here, left leg back. And then roll towards your belly. We're gonna come into the first yin pose. Relax your feet. It's a seal or sphinx pose. See if you can keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. Hands somewhat shoulder width apart. You can either, so like me, stay on top of your lower arms or straighten your arms as well. And if this is too much, you can also place a bolster underneath your armpits and bring your arms over your bolster or pillow. So this is a great posture also to do in bed when you're waking up or before you fall asleep. So the target area of this pose is the lower back. And see if you can keep your shoulders and your neck relaxed as much as possible. Your eyebrows, your jawline. If you have problem with your lower back, just be very gentle, of course. And maybe you want to skip this pose if it starts to hurt. You don't want to put too much compression on your vertebrates. See if you can think of something very positive and nice, or guides your mind through your body from head to toes. If we constantly find ourselves in a circling motion of thoughts that's not helping, and you become aware of that, see if you can let it go. And again, focus on your breath. See if you can feel your belly rise and fall on top of your mat. Or focus on just one nice memory guiding you through this pose. Maybe think of summer and days without quarantine. They will come. How's the pressure behind your eyebrows, your jawline? Can you keep it relaxed? And slowly come out of the pose. Either come lay on your belly or into a child pose. You can rest your head on top of your mat, your belly in between your legs or on top of your thighs. Either bring your arms back or keep them forward. And then bring your arms back to the front of the mat. Feel that stretch on the whole lower side of your arms. Stretching it all the way towards your chest. And then bring your right arm up. And exhale, bring it underneath your left. And bring your right ear on the floor. Either keep your left arm here or turn it around. Maybe wrap it with your thigh around your back, stacking your shoulder blades, maybe opening the chest more towards the sky. And place both arms back down, lengthen in front of you. And bring your left arm up. And then underneath your right ear on the floor. See if you can really bring your left arm further away. And the back of your shoulder blade of your left arm is on the floor. Now either keep your right arm here or wrap it around your back. Maybe interlacing it with your thigh. But you don't have to. Reach your arms back forwards. Come sit on your buttocks. and lay all the way down. We come into a figure 4 pose. So actually the next pose, yin pose, is going to be a glute stretch. So this is the easiest one. You can lay down on your back. You bend your right leg, ankle on top of your left knee, and bring your arms around your hamstrings or calf or shin, Other option would be to come to a swan pose. Right knee is bent in front of you, left leg back, and your hips are either parallel to the mat, but it's not really necessary. The most important part here is that you don't feel it in your right knee, and the stretch is on your right glute. Third option would be to bend your right leg in front of you and your left on top. You can either stack the knees or more away from each other. If it doesn't hurt into your knees, I love this one the most because it gives me a stretch actually on both sides. So double effect. So I'm staying in this pose, but you can rewind and see if you want to choose either of the other two, and then we stay in this pose for a couple of minutes. Again, relax your eyebrows, your jawline, your shoulders. In yin, we want to relax as much as possible. So, with difference from any other sport, in yin we want to not use the muscles. Actually, what we're working on are the tissues around it. So, and we can only do that if we can really, really relax. So I try to visualize it as kind of socks that are around these muscles. Those are the tissues that we're targeting now. So the tissues on your glute sides, your buttocks, never force anything, especially not in yin, because then of course you cannot relax anymore. And if you do start to feel anything in your knee, please come out of the pose. Either choose one of the other poses if that works for you, or lay down and relax for a moment. Really melt your face as well, like it can just fall off. stay here for a little longer. And slowly come out of the pose. Either come to a child pose if you've been in sleeping swan, or come on your back and bring your knees in towards your chest. So instead of going into the pose on the other side, I like to come to a sleeping butterfly first. If this is too much for your inner thighs, your adductors, then skip this one, of course. You can just fast forward a little bit, but I love this pose in between, feet together and your knees out. And if it's too much of a stretch, you can also put something underneath your knees, like 2 pillows or your blanket rolled up. You can either place your hands on top of your adductors, or maybe you want to place them next to you, or maybe on your belly and your chest. On your belly and your chest, you can also really follow your breath more. Makes it a little bit more visual. Stay connected to that breath, following it from your head all the way towards your toes, like a string that's going from, like, in constant movement. To me, it really helps to visualize it. How it flows from your head, your chin, your chest, your belly, your legs, your knees, especially here, all the way down towards your toes. And how it travels back through your heels, the back of your legs, your buttocks, your back, your spine, through your arms, through your fingers, from your fingers back, alongside your arms, in the direction of the top of your head. And continue that a couple of times. Sometimes I like to visualize that everything that we're going through is like a cloud that's in our and around our head. It's a very intense cloud. So many things are going on inside. We have, tasks and frustrations, and especially now we have maybe a little bit more time to think, and it can drive us crazy. Just visualizing it as this is a very strong and active cloud around our head. And it feels like that we're that cloud. We're constantly working to make this the best looking cloud of the fucking sky. And what if you can visualize this part. And from there, can choose to pop your head out of the sky. Okay, first bring your knees back in. I will continue this story later. Bring your knees in the direction of your chest. And then bring your left foot or ankle on top of your right thigh. Close it towards you, or the side that you didn't do, of course. So that's an option. Or come back to your sleeping swan. Or into your shoelace. So in none of these poses you want to feel it in your knee. The target area stays your glute. So really see if you can focus on that area. Where's your glute? Can you point at where you feel it? Then relax your shoulders, your neck again, and all your facial muscles. And then visualize again that you're in that cloud. It's somewhere hanging in the sky, but we cannot really look through it anymore. It's very foggy, and lots of thunder and rain might happen here. Also, of course, very sunny days, but we're very much focused on this cloud, and our cloud has to look good, right? Now, see if you can step back out of the cloud. And then you realize you're the sky. I see more clouds there. We're all connected in this. And maybe we're not allowed to see each other or touch each other now. But we're all there. We're all connected. Maybe now more than ever. Connected with the whole world. And from that point of view, see if you can look down on your cloud. And realize that yours doesn't look that bad in connection to the others. It's actually quite, satisfying to see it from out here. And from this point of view, there's also no pain. Actually, within the sky, you cannot even feel any emotion. Try to shoot an arrow through the sky, and it doesn't hurt anyone. So knowing that you can always step back or look beyond, from that point of view, step back into your own cloud. And know that you can always look through that fog and know that you're part of a bigger whole that brought us here, sort of can keep you and push you through the day, and that we're connected. And slowly come out of the pose. You can bring your knees towards your chest, or if you've been in sleeping swan, first come to a child pose. Either come to a happy baby if you're on your back. Roll a little bit from left to right. So if you're in a happy baby, your arms are on the inside of your legs, your feet are flexed, hands on the outside of your feet. And whenever you're ready, come to a Shavasana. To end your practice, relax your shoulders, your hands, your feet, and all the muscles in your face. Well done. Namaste.